Another example, again pretty similar, slightly less thickened, but a thicker manica nonetheless. And we've got tearing of the structure here. And then we remove these tenoscopically, so we carefully dissect them out before removing them. And as you can see on the gross pictures we have there, it's a pretty substantial structure, and you can see we've got hemorrhage staining on the edges where it's been torn. So another example, again much the same, thicker manica flexuria there, and I'm just going to show you a short video now which just shows you how these look and how we deal with them surgically, and it's obviously been cropped to try and expedite the procedure. So just running that now. So tenoscopic view, we're dorsal to the deep digital flexor tendon. Your manica flexuria is here. We've got tearing, as you can see there. Deep flexors to the left, manicas to the right. It's adhered to the sheath wall. It's a very thickened structure, and it's actually partly torn laterally as well as medially. Now, we remove these. We've done it in an awful lot of cases now, and it's a very successful means of treating them. This is using a curved fixed blade meniscectomy knife to dissect out the lateral attachment, which is largely intact. So that's what we're doing here. Need obviously to be very careful in doing this, that you're cutting only the manica flexuria. The plicae of the deep flexor actually are very close to where you need to cut in the proximal sheath, so we must be careful to avoid those. Once we've cut the intact margin, so in this case the lateral margin, we then need to cut along the top of the manica because it's got attachments to the proximal sheath reflection. So we make a horizontal cut either with scissors or with the meniscectomy knives, and there you can see we've just changed from the knife to the scissors, and we're just going to cut horizontally across the top of the manica flexuria. That's what we're doing now. And then you need to break down any residual attachments you've got left across the other side before grasping the manica with a pair of rongeurs. These are a large pair of rongeurs, and removing it. Once you've removed it, then the synovial sector is used just to tidy up the torn edges and where you've dissected the manica from, any disrupted sheath wall. Again, being careful, this is the plica just underneath it here, so we've been very careful to avoid that structure. We don't want to damage that. And then once we've removed it, you get a rather unique image where you can see the dorsal aspect of the tendon, the deep flexor tendon, without the manica flexuria being apparent. Just finishing off the debridement here now.